Hi, I'm Jennifer Rothfield, and today I'm going to make a beautiful arrangement for you for an outdoor wedding or garden party. I love to find unique pieces to display my flowers, so today we're using a cake stand. Our floral foam has already been soaked, and all of our flowers have already been prepped. The awesome blossom I'm using today is the dahlia, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite flower. And the reason I love it so much is because it comes in so many shapes and sizes and colors. We're going to use the dahlia today just to create the shape of our arrangement. We're going to find our height, and then we're just going to work our way around the front. We want our arrangement to be rounded, and then it's actually going to cascade down off the front of the cake stand. Just put a couple in the back here. The next flower I'm going to use is Dusty Miller. This is a great greenery. It comes in a beautiful silver color and it's very lacy. It's great for a vintage look. We're going to use it to create our cascade over the front of the cake stand. Just placing it right underneath our dahlia. And then we're going to use it just to fill in around the dahlias. It's just going to be peeking out. This arrangement would be great on a front table somewhere, as a party, a wedding. So the next flower we're going to use is the calla lily. Now these are great because they're very pliable. You can just run your finger along the stem and it creates the shape that you want. And we're going to use these to help with our cascade as well. So I'm just going to use my finger. And then we're just going to place it right here. And maybe one more. So you can see how that's starting to cascade down over the front. The next thing we're going to use is the garden rose. I love an English garden rose because it has such a high petal count and they're so fragrant. And another little trick I like to use is to cluster them together just to get a little more volume, and it's a high impact when you see them all together. I'm just going to place a few right down in the front. Vintage has been so in this year. All the brides love it. This is a great way to make a vintage arrangement. Next we're going to use Queen Anne's lace. It's very lacy and frilly and soft and girly. And I love just to put them all together. Just place it right there in the front. I'm just going to grab a few more. Put some over the side, hanging over. Next we're going to use the Blushing Bride Protea. This is a gorgeous flower. It's super soft, which is not the usual for Protea. They're usually a little harder edged. This would be beautiful in a bride's bouquet. And for texture, we're going to use some Brazilla berries and some scabious pods. We're just going to poke these down in. Now all the brides have been coming in asking us, what is this flower? It's in all the magazines right now. It's very, very popular. And just a little bit of bunny tail. It's very whimsical and fun. And we can cluster those together. It's just really soft. Not something we use every day, but it's really fun to play with. And lastly, we're going to use a still bay. A still bay is great for to be linear. And we're just going to pull some of the stems off here. We're going to cut it, and then this is going to give us a little height in the back. We just want to check our arrangement, make sure we're nice and filled. We can also go back with our Dusty Miller if there are any spaces that we've left out and just fill with that. Like I said, it's a great filler foliage. Now our arrangement is complete. It's nice and soft and romantic. And what we've done is we've created another one that's a little bit taller. And you can place this on an entry table and place the other one right alongside with it to make it cascading. I think it's gorgeous, and I hope you do too.